That's what I like. I like it when it's heavy on the concealer. Heavy on it.
Oh, back again. Back to back, made back, stack the M.
Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you dolls are new to this channel, stop what you're doing, get out of here, go hit that subscribe button on my main page. Also hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I drop a new video. If you are a loyal doll, then you dolls know how much I love Fenty Beauty. Today, what I will be doing is trying out Rihanna's new concealer and her new setting powder. Now, baking is my favorite part of putting on my makeup, so I could not let this drop pass without me purchasing the setting powder. Now, I already have the primer and the foundation. To my knowledge and from what I've been seeing and reading up about the brand and looking at other reviews, the concealer is supposed to complement the foundation. So I got my concealer shade in the same shade as my foundation. So my foundation shade is 430, so I decided to get the concealer shade in 430. The concealer is supposed to be instant photo soft coverage for all, long wear, light as air, crease proof. So that's what we will be testing today. Now, I honestly don't believe that any concealer is crease proof, especially if you have these bags underneath your eyes and these crow legs, crow toes, whatever they call it, underneath your eyes like I do. Most of my concealers, well, all of my concealers definitely do crease because I have creasing under eyes. So I'm not gonna hold her to that. When I shop for concealers, my important thing is the consistency of the concealer, of course, and how it looks. Now, I like full coverage to my concealer, and I also like matte to my concealer. So I'm gonna hope that this is soft matte just like the foundation. Now, as per the setting powder, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't get the color that I wanted because it was sold out. So shout out to Rihanna for selling out her products. So happy for you, girl. So what I did was get a setting powder that was close to my Ben Nye Luxury setting powder, which I created from the color Camel and Banana, and I decided to get the color Honey. I wanted to go darker because I love the Laura Mercier's dark version of her setting powder, and I wanted to get a color that was close to that one, but like I said, it was sold out. So today my baking will be to highlight and brighten up my under eyes until I can get my hands on the darker version because I love my melanin popping. So I got the shade Honey and the Pro Filt'r setting powder, and I actually love her packaging. Like, I just love her packaging. It's so luxe. This, look at how easy this is to rip off, which I absolutely love. So we're basically gonna go through this full face together. I'm gonna do a pretty soft natural beat, nothing too dramatic, nothing too crazy. I already have my eyebrows filled in and whatnot. Listen, I suck at eyebrows, so please don't judge. You dolls know I'm still a beginner. I suck. Like, I suck. I need to be taught how to do these brows. I'm gonna start off by priming my face with the Soft Matte Pro Filt'r primer. Just a dab. I love this primer. I use it with literally all of my foundations. I love it, absolutely love it. Then I'm gonna go on to using the matchstick in the shade Cinnamon to highlight my face and give my face a little glow. Cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. I also like to highlight my cheekbones with it. Again, that is also a product that I use a lot. I love to put my concealer on prior to putting on my foundation. So I put on my concealer, then my foundation, then some more concealer. So we're gonna start off with using this concealer. I am gonna say that this is a little orange. It doesn't give me much of a highlight. Let me see what this consistency is hitting for. Either way, Rihanna loves natural beat, and that's what we're going for today. Something that's just gonna smoothen and blur out our face. So when I hear Rihanna has a new launch with skincare products in terms of like foundation and concealer and stuff like that, I don't look for stuff that's gonna give me like super full glam. I actually expect nice soft glam because that's the look that she goes for. So I'm definitely gonna have to go in again to get like right up underneath my under eyes because it didn't really blend up there. So I don't really see like pop of highlight. It kind of does remind me of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, especially with the shade. I like it. Look at me. I like anything Rihanna does, but I want to give you guys an honest review. I'm definitely gonna have to go in again and do my under eyes after I put on my foundation. Now to put on my foundation, I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques buffing brush. I feel like this brush works best with this foundation because I could just do my 2 little pumps, or 3. I always go overboard, I don't know why, and then I literally just buff it into my skin. Alrighty, now this foundation is buildable. It's not completely full coverage because I do have a beauty mark here that always shows through when I use this foundation. So I'm gonna go in with one more little light layer just because I'm a full coverage type of girl, but you can see how flawless my skin looks already with this foundation and concealer. So far I'm actually liking the look. I absolutely loved that foundation application. What do you dolls think? I'm loving it. Now I'm gonna contour my cheeks with the Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Espresso. Really light, something calm, nothing too extra. I love these matchsticks, and now I'm gonna just blend that out. So let's get into this contour and let's get into these contacts. Shout out to Iris Beauty. If you dolls haven't seen all about my contacts video, then go get your life. I will leave a link at the top of the screen for you dolls to go click and shop. So my most favorite thing about Fenty Beauty products is that they're just so blendable, easy to blend, and I love that in a makeup product in general. I just love when products are just easy to blend. So now I'm gonna go back in with my Pro Filt'r concealer, and this is in the shade 430 again, and get my under eyes because, like I said, I love a full coverage under eye. The consistency is pretty thick. Now, I can't use this to highlight my nose for sure because this isn't gonna give me that pop of highlight that I'm looking for. So I'm going to use something a little lighter, which is my Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Dark Neutral. You gotta give that nose a highlight, honey. Sunlight, as you can see, this is basically white. Ugh. It blends out really, really well, and then I can take my matchstick to contour. Quick nose contour before I blend out my concealer. Now that's how you snatch your nose, honey. Now you want your nose to be snatched, but you don't want it to be noticeably snatched, so blending is key. So now to blend out everything else. This isn't really a highlight. I think I'm actually gonna have to get a lighter color, but this is definitely a concealer for my skin tone. It's not a highlighting concealer, but it's definitely a concealer. This definitely reminds me of my NARS Radiant, except this is a little bit more orange in tone. You can see the difference. This is a little bit more pale, this is a bit more orange, so this would be something that I definitely put on first to color correct and conceal. You see that right there? That's what I like. I like it when it's heavy on the concealer. Heavy on it. I actually like this. I do. I love this whole second layer look, and it looks really good with my contour. Now to the bacon gods. So like I said, I got the Pro Filt'r setting powder in the shade Honey. This might be a bit bright, but I honestly need this to brighten up because I like a bright under eye. I be on my Kim K. So what I like to do is basically flip it, tap the bottle, or compact, whatever you want to call it. And I like to use what is in my cap. But I need a bit more. Heavy on it. Heavy on the honey. And I'm gonna use my Diamond Beauty Blender, which I love, from Sigma. I'm gonna blend out my under eyes one more time. And then I'm gonna dip. Make it dip. Blow. So this is definitely giving me banana powder vibes. For sure. I never really let my forehead bake, but we do a little something up there. Sunlight. I like it. I like it a lot. While we bake, I'm gonna set the rest of my face. I'm gonna use my Bare Minerals foundation powder. For my contour, I'm gonna be using my True Complexion contour palette. This shade right here, because it complements the Fenty Beauty matchstick so well. Love it. I never let that sit for too long. I'm gonna go back in with my foundation powder and brush. Something calm. I'm all over the place today, guys, but I want to be a little bit more organic with you guys, so this is just, we're winging it. Heavy on it. Let's go with me. To wipe my under eye bacon, I'm gonna be using my Sephora Micro Smooth Finishing Powder and just dab it in there and brush it off. Alright, honey, I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. What do you dolls think? I actually like my face right now. I like my face a lot, so what I'm gonna do is spray it with some Fix Plus. This is what you need, Ree. You need a setting spray. Give us a setting spray, girl. Cause this Fix Plus is getting a bit too heavy. I don't need heavy on my setting spray. It's so heavy that it leaves like marks on the face. To finish up this look, I'm gonna just use this as some blush and some highlight. This is the Kilowatt highlighter in the shade Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I'm gonna use Ginger Binge to blush. I don't know why, but I like to blush my nose up a little too. And then I'm gonna use Moscow Mule, which is the shimmery one, as my highlight. Heavy on it, Rhea. I gotta stop saying that. Who could tell me where I got that from? Heavy on it. Let me know in the comment section below. Love it. I'm gonna finish off with some Fussy by Fenty Beauty. I know I've been addicted to Gloss Bomb, but now she got some new flavors for the kid. And there we have it. This is the finishing look. Let me know in the comment section below if you liked it. I actually like it a lot. I like the setting powder. I like it. I like the concealer. I like it a lot. I can't say that I don't like it. I like it. So if you dolls enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you dolls would like to see more reviews like this, give me another thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what videos you would like to see from the kid. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you dolls in my next video. Bye, dolls.